Welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to be doing multiplication of a whole number and a fraction. It should be pretty easy and a quick lesson, so let's get started. So just like if you're multiplying a whole number by a whole number, so let's say we're doing 1 times 5, remember it's just repeated addition. So we're just going to do 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equals 5. Same with 1 times 5. So when we're doing multiplication of a whole number and a fraction, it may look more confusing, but we're going to do the same steps and think of it the same way. So if we have 1/8 times, let's say 4, it's really just 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. Since they have the same denominator, we could just add it across and it would be 4/8. If we want to model it out, we can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Okay, and then we're going to color 1 in here. We'll poke it up the next one for 1, 3, and then the last one 4. We can just do squiggles this way. And now we know it's 1, 2, 3, 4 over 8. Okay, and now we're gonna have to go into our factors of 4 and of 8. 4 is 1, 2, and 4. Remember, you could do rainbow, pairs, whatever's easiest for you. For 8, 1, 2, 4, and 8. Because you guys are good at your multiplication, I'm guessing that you guys are starting to get the hang of this. If you can do it in your head, you don't have to write it out, but just remember, if you have even numbers on the top and bottom still, you're gonna still need to simplify. So 4 is our biggest number. Divide from the top, divide from the bottom. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 1/8 times 4 equals 1/2 simplified. Okay, so now we're going to do another one. We're going to do 1/4 times 9. So if the number you're multiplying it by is bigger than the denominator, you know you're going to get a mixed number, okay? So if I multiplied 4, 1/4 times 4, we know 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 4 over 4, which equals 1. So if you have the same whole number as denominator, you know it's going to be 1. But if the number is greater than the denominator, you know you're going to have a mixed number, just like right here, okay? So I'm going to erase this. And now we're going to circle our whole number and our numerator, okay? These are the numbers we're multiplying. So we're going to do 1 times 9 equals 9. And this is our new numerator. Keep the same denominator over 4. And now we have a bobblehead. So, remember you can do any of the 3 strategies when we have a bobblehead trying to get to a mixed number. So you can do division, you can do a number bond, or you can do a model. I think division is the easiest, so that's what I'm going to do. Put the 9 on the inside, 4 on the outside. 4 goes into 9 2 times. We get 8. So 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring it up. Remainder 1. So remember this, our whole number goes here. Our remainder becomes our new numerator. And our denominator does not change. So it's over 4. So 1/4 times 9 equals 9/4, which simplified is 2 1/4. Okay, now we're going to do another one that's a little harder. We're going to do 6/8 times 7. Just like the last one, we're going to multiply our whole number by the numerator. Oops, cut that off a little bit. That's okay. So 6 times 7 equals 42. The denominator stays the same over 8. So now I'm going to use division. 42 goes on the inside. 8 goes on the outside. Remember, you're just flipping it. Okay, so 8 goes into 42 how many times?
5, Miss Ingalls.
5 times, good job. So we get 45 times 8 is 40. We're going to subtract it. We have 2. We're going to bring this up, and our remainder is now 2. What does our remainder become?
The numerator.
Good job. Okay, so our whole number is 5. 2 becomes our numerator. And what stays the same? What is our denominator?
8.
Good job. Can we simplify? Just looking at this, do we know if we can simplify or not?
Think so.
We can, and we know this because the top and the bottom are both even numbers. Okay, so we know we can 100% divide by 2. So we can double check and make sure. 2 and 8, 1 and 2. 8 is 1, 2, 4, and 8. And we see that the biggest number they have in common is 2. Divide the top, divide by and the bottom. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So our new number is 5 and 1/4. Okay? So remember, simplify it all the way down. And yeah, we'll do one more. For our last one, we're going to do 4 6 times 9. So again, same thing, multiply the numerator by the whole number, and we get 4 times 9 is 36. 36 over 6. So now that we have 36 over 6, we're going to divide it. I should have just wrote it this way. How many times does 6 go into 36?
6.
6. Good job. We subtract 36. We have 0. So what does our new fraction become if our remainder is 0?
I don't know.
So you can either just write it as 6, or if it makes you remember the process, you can do 0 over same numerator, 6. Or you can just keep it as a whole number, okay? Good job. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope it was helpful. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, or you just want more problems or a green pen check, feel free to text or call me at my Google number, and I'm always here to help. And yeah, I hope you have a great day and your quarantine's going well. I miss you. And yeah, I hope I get to see you soon.